Guys, you're welcome to another beautiful day with me. It's Obinjo, your one and only relationship enthusiast. And if you just see me for the first time, I create content on love, life, marriage, and basically everything that has to do with your relationship. So you're welcome. And to my returning subscribers, my returning viewers, I want to thank you guys for always showing up. Today, I want to talk about 4 signs to let you know it's time for you to quit your relationship. 4 signs to let you know it's time to end the relationship. 4 signs to let you know it's time to, walk out of that relationship. So if you really want to know these signs, stick around because I'll be right back. You're welcome back, and like I said, I'm going to be giving us 4 signs to let you know it's time to call up a relationship. And the reason is because so many of us are in relationships that we shouldn't be in this relationship anymore. A lot of us have invested so much of our time, our energy, our resources, and the relationship isn't working as we would want it. Remember, we all get into relationships for whatever reasons, and when you're not getting those reasons or whatever it is that you actually went into that relationship for, as a result of certain things that are happening, there's really no need for you to stick around in that relationship. So these are the things I want to talk about. When you're in a relationship, there are certain things that happen that make you know that, oh girl, I cannot be in this relationship any longer. And the first sign to let you know that this relationship, whether you like it or not, has to come to an end is the fact that you guys are always arguing. Now, don't get me wrong, because I know some of you are going to say that, of course, as long as there is teeth and tongue in our mouth, they're always going to, have a little 1 or 2 roller coaster every now and then. So why won't 2 people in a relationship not argue? People argue. I would be a liar to say that I don't argue in my relationship. I argue. But you see, the truth about the thing is that when you are in a relationship with someone and every day it's a battlefield in your relationship, every day it's the war of word exchange. Every day there seem not to be any kind of peace between 2 of you. You guys argue for the sake of the relationship that you're in, but you never come to a compromise. You never get to agree on anything. It's like both of you are living in your 2 different worlds. There's really no need for you guys to be in the relationship. The reason is because you can't be in a relationship with someone and every time you guys are arguing. So my question is that if every time you guys are always arguing, when are the lovely moments? When are the happy moments? If you people cannot even sit down to have a constructive argument or constructive conversation without arguing, know that there's really no need for both of you to be in this relationship anymore. I know it's going to be hard to work out of a relationship with someone that you might have spent a long period of time, but would you rather spend a long period of time with that person every day arguing? You're always feeling sad, bad, or whatnot. So if you're in a relationship with somebody and every day all you guys do is argue over even the slightest thing that shouldn't lead to an argument, then you should know that this is a sign that this relationship is not working out for both of us. It's time that we count our loss, we count our wins, and we move on. Another sign to let you know that it's time for you to work out of this relationship, it's time for you to call off this relationship, will be the fact that there is lack of trust in the relationship. Yeah. Why would you want to be with someone that you do not trust them? I always hear women say that, oh, they always go through their partner's phone so as to know his every move. I mean, I can't judge any woman who does that. But for the love of my life and for the fact that I want my sanity to be intact, I can't imagine always having to go through my partner's phone every minute. If he is at work, when he comes back, I want to check his phone. I want to, go through his call logs. I want to go through his messages to know who he is, the messaging. And if I feel that in my little mind I feel that the message is missing, I start to doubt him or doubt her. Why do I want to put myself through that kind of torture? Why do I want to put myself through that kind of stress? The stress of the day is more more than I can imagine to add another like that. I know some people will say it's because they love their partner. If you love your partner without condition, without any form of condition, you would have to trust them, take them by their words. But because you don't love your partner as you think you love them, that is why you doubt their every move. That is why you do not trust them. A lot of people have different ideas that would have to do with trust. But as far as I'm concerned, the minute you start, you no longer trust your partner, you do not have any business whatsoever to be in that relationship, because the love that you have for your partner is enough to weather every storm, is enough to weather every doubt. But once you start having those trust issues, you know that you have no business being in that relationship anymore. So that's a sign to let you know that, girlfriend, boyfriend, walk out the door. Another sign to let you know that this relationship is over and you should walk out of this relationship is a sign that there is no longer any physical contact, no more sexual contact or sexual intimacy between two of you. This physical contact and sexual intimacy between couples is, I think it should have been my first point. I don't even know why I made it my third point. But mind you, these are points that are not in any order of, how great they are. But this is something that is very, very, very necessary between couples. You cannot be in a relationship with somebody and say that there is not going to be time for physical contact or there's not going to be time for sexual intimacy. That's one of the the bonding factors of every relationship, the physical contact and the sexual intimacy between two of you. Nobody would want to allow his girlfriend or her boyfriend have a sexual or physical contact with somebody outside. So this is the binding or the bonding factor between two of you. So when this factor ceases to exist between two of you, I mean, you're as good as just ordinary friends. You do not have that thing to call you guys couples. You do not have that thing to establish the fact that both of you are in a relationship. So you should have it at the back of your mind that when your partner is no longer physically attracted to you to the extent that they don't want to be with you every now and then, your partner is no longer sexually attracted to you to always want to have that intimacy with you, know that it's high time that you left the relationship. And to my last point, which obviously is not the last signs to let you know that you should be out of the relationship, is the fact that you no longer seem to understand your partner. You no longer seem to comprehend basically everything about them. This is somebody that you probably might have liked her ideas, you might have liked her way of thinking, you might have liked the way he used to do things, but now you don't seem to understand, you don't seem to understand the way they do this. This is not far-fetched from the first point where I talked about you guys arguing. Now, if two cannot agree, if two cannot work together, then there's really no need for both of them being in a relationship. So just imagine every time your partner does something, you have to question their actions, you have to question their behavior, you have to question just about everything, because in your little mind you don't understand it. Girlfriend, you should know that if you're with somebody you don't agree with them, you don't understand them, nobody is a book, so you are never going to understand them. But if you start feeling that you cannot, then there's really no need for you being in that relationship with them. These are clear signs to let you know that you should be out of that relationship, because you are never ever going to find that closure you're looking for. The simple truth about the matter is the fact that your heart is no longer with that person, your body and soul is no longer with that person. So what's the essence? If you cannot take the fire in the kitchen, then you should get out. And like I said, these are not all the signs to let you know that you shouldn't be in that relationship. But whatever it is that you know you cannot tolerate or you cannot put up with in your relationship, there's really no need for you to cut corners. Walk out, walk away, save your face. Somebody somewhere might just fit all or has or would definitely have just what it is that you can, come to terms with. So I'm going to end this video here today on signs to let you know it's time to walk out of your relationship, or walk out of that relationship that you are in. And if you did enjoy today's content, I'd love you to give me a thumbs up. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section. And if it's not too much, I'd love you to share this video around. And yes, if you know you're not subscribed to my channel, this is the moment you're waiting for. Take a minute, take a second, subscribe, turn on your post notification, and trust me, you're going to hear beautiful topics on love, life, marriage, and everything that has to do with your relationship. Till I come your way again, it's bye.